Very good. Not your average grocery store. Come and see for yourself. The nursery has the finest plants and trees, and their floral department carries lovely flowers. Honey's Marketplace, keys of the game. They appreciate Red Jackson bringing you those things. We'll see how it turns out. We're ready now for the starting lineups, and I don't think we'll see any surprises here necessarily when they read off these starting lineups for both teams. They've been pretty uniform throughout the years, and I imagine we'll be seeing a lot the same thing. First for the Kanab Cowboys.
Josie Latham, nice wing player and good athletic player, can really get out and run the court. Of course, Brindley Cornell, also a nice wing player that can shoot it. Of course, Sydney McDonald, the point guard, an elite point guard, I would say, at this level of play. And then Cassidy Glover, and then followed by Jess Anderson.
Jess Anderson had a nice game last night, too, in her ball game against the Wasatch Academy ladies there, as she was able to overcome someone who was actually taller than her from Wasatch Academy, and eventually took over and really controlled that game. Was named one of the players of the game last night in that ball game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, her ability to kind of clog up the paint and contest shots and help control the rebounds is going to play a very important role.
Now for the North Summit Lady Braves. First out is number 10, Brecklin Murdoch. And then also Kennedy McQueen, number 12. Also starting will be number 21, Hannah Lehman. Number 22, Hadley Richens. And number 30, Gracie Watterson. That will be the starters for the North Summit Lady Braves. Expect to be an exciting ball game. Again, we are now into the semifinal championship flight. And, of course, the winner of this plays for the state championship. The loser will play for third and fourth tomorrow. Both teams still playing. Kanab was close last year. I think they still feel that from last year, as they got knocked off last year, and they're still after this thing, and they don't want to do it again.
They lost a semifinal to the Lady Eagles from Millard, and talking to them, didn't feel like they played particularly well in that game. But here they are again. Yep. Against a really good Lady Brave. So here we go, Dennis. Strap her on. It's going to be fun.
Jumping at center will be Latham against Murdoch, and here we go. It's been an exciting day. We'll see that it continues. Tip will come down to McDonald quickly on the attack for Kanab. Comes over the top, and ball is lost there, stolen away by Cornell. Excuse me, that's Hadley Richens. Shot is missed. Scramble on the floor. And going to come up with it is North Summit. And they'll corral that thing and get into an offense, get the ball to McQueen. That's where they want to keep the ball at all times if possible. And there is McDonald guarding McQueen.
Man-to-man defense for the Lady Cowboys.
Nice give and go on the outside. Shot goes up. It's no good. Ball is down. Finally corralled there by number 34, and that is Cassidy Glover. Kanab on the attack again. About a minute gone yet. No one's scored yet, but I'm soon when they start, they'll come in bunches.
Lady Braves in a 2-3 zone.
Trying to go to the corner. They'll come back across to McDonald. She thinks about it. Goes inside to Anderson. Back outside to Cornell. Three-pointer on the way. Anderson with the rebound. Gets knocked away from her. Watterson will come up with it. And Watterson will give off to McQueen. In the corner now. Going to go down deep. A little bit big for Murdoch. She does track it down. Cross-court pass is stolen away by Kanab. But Kanab, McDonald come in contact with Brindley Cornell and got whacked in the eye. She's still trying to clear the cobwebs a little bit. She's tough. You're not getting her out of this game.
No,
and it was her own player. It wasn't the other team. With one eye, she's going to nail a three. Wow. Lumber plus three-pointer with one eye. Close them both.
She gave him the wink 'em and the blink 'em and then drilled a three.
Wow. That'll get you going. So Kanab draws first blood. Shot by North Summit, no good. Cornell down with the rebound and off to the races she goes. Going to give it back over to McDonald now. She's going to shoot another one up. Ooh, I thought she had her second one there, but it just rims off. And quickly ahead is Richens for Kanab. Excuse me, for North Summit. There's too many similar numbers out there.
Now,
but I know that one. That's McQueen, and she's got the ball now.
You know, and Kennedy, if she's going to play out on the perimeter, Scott, plenty of speed to stay with her and keep her in front of her. It will be interesting to see when the McQueen decides to go into the post.
Way outside, McQueen takes a long three. That's no good. Brittany Cornell down with it. She'll bring it up herself, clear to the three-point line. Steps aside, goes down the lane, partially blocked by Watterson. And Richens brings it back the other way, lays it up and in. Hadley Richens with 2.
Great transition there by the Lady Braves.
That's the thing we found out last night, is there's just no time to rest with these Braves. Shot out of the corner by Brindley Cornell. Rebound deep by McQueen. Quickly ahead, just over the hand of outstretched hand of Watterson and out of bounds.
Sydney's going to come out. Let's hope that that poke in the eye is not going to hinder her ability to play.
It didn't on that three-point shot,
it didn't.
And the other one was right there too. So she is blinking and is trying to work it out, though. She's got a bit of a scratch there, so we'll see what happens. In comes for her number 11.
Oh, that was great. That was right into the post, and then Brindley Cornell on a straight dive to the basket. Jess Anderson with a nice assist.
So Kanab now at the lead, 5-2. Shot is attempted. Murdoch goes to the ground. The ball falls out of bounds. It'll be back in for North Summit.
So Jess Anderson, a nice pass down here out of the high post, and then a swat down here on the defensive end.
Kennedy Garfield in for right now for North Summit. Murdoch with it, 10 feet out, takes a shot, misses everything. Rebound by McQueen as she's going to get knocked down, drops it out of bounds. Kanab basketball.
She's feeling like the contact was excessive, but she was a little just kind of walking a tightrope there. She put herself in a precarious position. The ref just didn't reward it.
They don't call it, it didn't happen, right?
Something like that.
Cornell will go inside to Anderson, back out to Cornell. Dribble down the lane with a left hand, kick it back outside. Dribble back across the top is Latham. In trouble there, goes to Cornell, back inside to Anderson. She's working for position. Cross-court pass on a three-point shot. Nice shot. Cassidy Glover with another Lumber Plus three-pointer.
And another assist out of the post by Jess Anderson. She caught it, took her time, chinned it, defense constricted, and she made a nice pass.
Kennedy McQueen drives the lane, is going to be knocked around a little bit again. She's already frustrated. Kanab conglomerating on her, knocked the ball loose, but there'll be a foul. It's going to be on number 22, Brindley Cornell. Her first foul in the game.
It's good news for the Cowboy fans. Sydney's back in. Sydney McDonald rubbed her eye, and she's back in it.
Hustles back in and gives Latham a bit of a breather here. Go to the bench. Cornell out there. They've got Kennedy Garfield on her now defensively. Behind the back, down the lane. She's hit, puts it up, lays it in anyway.
There she is off the dribble. That's why she's special. She can shoot it, but she can take you off the dribble with that size.
In the corner now to Cornell. Looks at the three, going to go back on a nice pass underneath. Nice up and in, number 34, Cassidy Glover for 2. Great pass for Cornell.
The Lady Cowboys have brought their assist game. Boy, they're really dropping some dimes for each other.
Now back again, back to work. Steps back, shoots the three. They're going to say it's a 2, but that was pretty. Double move, back up, shoot the ball. Another basket by McQueen.
High degree of difficulty, and that's where, like you say, she's a great player. She's going to make some of those, but that was not an easy shot.
A little bit of trouble here. Gets the ball to Cornell now. Cornell going to go back to McDonald. Looks in the corner. Going to go cross court. Back out to McDonald. McDonald up with a 3. Just off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Brecklin Murdoch. And off the ball quickly up court in the corner. Richens shoots it, no good. Rebound Cornell. Brings it forward to McDonald. These girls are going to be tired. North Summit goes to a little bit of a trap out top. Cornell with it now. Back. It's right off the noggin there. Back in the corner to Cornell. Shot is up. That's no good. Murdoch with a rebound. You know, I thought the motion and the flow was favoring Kanab, but right now I think it favors North Summit. It's way too up-tempo. Shot is taken, no good. Brecklin Murdoch with the rebound. She throws it back up flat-footed. Jess Anderson with the rebound. McDonald with the basketball. And Kanab is going to call a timeout. I think that was for me so I can rest a little bit.
You want to grab that lifesaver, right?
Southern Utah News timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For over 75 years, Garcane Energy and Local Control.
Place invites you to
For over 75 years, Garcane Energy has provided quality electrical service to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. Garcane Energy's first lines were energized in December 1939. Now Garcane serves over 16,000 square miles of service territory, including 4 national parks with over 2,200 miles of line. Garcane Energy just isn't about electricity, it's about improving the quality of life for their customers. That's why they give back to the community and support the Kanab Cowboys in local 1A, 2A schools. Garcane Energy, quality service and local control.
Welcome back once again to the event center, and again it is wild and woolly here. We have a score of 10-6 with 2:18 left to go in the first quarter, and that is a Kanab Furniture scoreboard update. Let them help with your home furnishing needs. Fine crafted furniture products, carpet and flooring, proud to support the Kanab Cowboys. Kanab has it out of the timeout, and they'll bring it up.
North Summit's gone man-to-man, Dennis.
They are man. Try to trap out of it a little bit, though, as they try to run and jump a little bit. Cornell dribbles down the lane. The jump there by Murdoch knocks the ball loose. Picked up and brought to McQueen. Quickly up, tries to go behind the back. That stop again. She's still guarded there by Garfield. She'll bring it way back outside.
Actually, I think that's the Glover.
Number 11.
Uh-huh.
Then we've been saying it wrong for several games
Uh-oh.
now. Tie up on the far side. I've got the wrong team is what I've got. You're right. It's Gracie Glover. And I apologize to the Glovers in Kanab trying to put Garfield on Kanab's team. Still score 10-6. That hasn't changed. Just me making mistakes. Just 1:41 left to go here. And North Summit still has the basketball in their own half of the court. And Gracie Glover now guarding McQueen. Down the lane with the left hand, kick to the corner. Nice shot out of the corner, off the front edge. And Gracie Glover, and she was a player the sub of the game yesterday for what she did coming off the bench. She's trying to make it happen here again. Shot out of the corner, three-point attempt, no good. Murdoch with the rebound. They all get it quickly to Glover. She's down the lane, runs into Jess, but it's either travel or offensive foul. And they do call the travel. Good position by Jess Anderson on that play.
And I think it'd be in the Lady Cowboys' best interest to run a little offense. It's like one pass and then it's jack up a three. You know, let's get the ball swung side to side. Make the Lady Braves be real disciplined, getting from ball side to help side. They're back in that zone. See if there's not a seam that opens up that can be attacked.
And I agree with you. I think that's where it needs to be in their speed, their timing, their motion, and out of North Summit's. There you go, though, right off the bat. In for Anderson is number 33, Macy Stewart. She does rebound the basketball, tries to put it back up. There'll be a foul on the play.
Going to go
the
on
foul
Murdoch,
will be
I
on
believe.
Brecklin Murdoch, her first.
So I was just going to say, an offensive rebound perhaps paying dividends here with points.
She'll be at the line, at Glazier's Family Market free throw line for two here. First shot is up and no good. First shots of the game from the free throw line. She'll get a second here. .8.4 left to go here in the first quarter. Kanab clinging to that lead. Off the front iron there by Stewart. So she's 0 for 2 from the line. And quickly back into the offensive end. Looking inside, going to go back outside to McQueen. Still guarded there by Glover. She's doing a fine job. Nice pick there to get her loose. Kick it back outside, swing it around, back inside. And picked off by Gracie Glover there. She tries to go between a bunch of them, finally going to stop the ball. And it'll be taken on the left hand, the far side by Jessie Glover. And then she'll give it back to McDonald. Cross-court pass in the corner, Gracie Glover. Dribble in the lane, kick it back outside. Cross-court to Latham. Cross-court pass here, knocked down and picked up by Garfield. Quickly ahead is Garfield. She'll go inside. Turnaround jump shot by Alyssa Richens, and that's good for two. That was a pretty shot.
That was not easy. Just she caught it and quickly turned around.
With 3 seconds left, McDonald throws it up from almost half court, and it'll be no good, and that'll end the first. And it was wild and woolly. 8-10 is all that they really scored, but boy, there was a whole lot more action than that.
A lot of action, not a lot of patience.
And they'll probably settle it down, but a Houston Trails End Restaurant update on that score. Again, 10-8 in favor of the Kanab Cowboys right now in a first quarter timeout. And we'll take a 30-second timeout here.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
Yep.
Welcome back. If we were on air, we were just talking about the distance here, limiting the amount of people that could show up from the southern region, plus all the weather you've had down
I was
there.
actually calculating, from Kanab to, it's 310 miles from Kanab to Salt Lake, so it's about 350 miles for these Lady Cowboys to come up here. And
walk in the park. It does limit it, and most of the big crowds come out of that southern region. A lot of these
they travel well, don't they?
These private schools down up here don't bring a whole lot of people, so. But this championship flight, you're seeing some people in, and North Summit has a nice contingency, and they're grateful it's up here for a change so their people can come. Kanab will start the second quarter with the basketball and the lead, 10 to 8. McDonald will cross over, go down the lane, little running one-hander. That's no good, though. And it'll be back to the North Summit Lady Braves. They're looking inside. They get the ball down inside, kick it back outside. We got Richens all over the floor. We appreciate them. That's a great name out of North Summit. A lot of great athletes that come out of North Summit.
Hennifer, Utah.
Hadley Richens with it. Goes across court. Now it's down the middle to Alyssa Richens. And it'll go back to Tessa Richens. Down inside to Tessa Richens. She's going to try and go around the defense. Nice up and under.
Wow.
Nice layup inside. Tessa Richens for her first points of the game.
Walk the tightrope.
And that'll tie the score with 7:14 left here in the second quarter of the basketball game. McDonald down the lane, goes cross court to corner to Latham, back inside. She's going to kick it back outside. Nearly stolen there, saved by Gracie Glover. And she'll be fouled by Tessa Richens. It'll be a two-shot foul, I believe. So foul on Tessa Richens, her first. It's only the second team foul.
So that puts Gracie, I believe they're going to, they're going to not give her shots, Dennis. They're going to say that was on the ground. Curious.
Interesting. Both teams going deep to the bench early. They're running them in platoons, trying to maintain this tempo and keep girls fresh. And that makes it harder on me, but that's all right. The girls know what's going on. Jess Anderson with the lob on the inbound, gets it there. Three-point shot on the way, in and out. Close by Jessie Glover, but not quite good enough. Score remains tied with 6:40 to go in the first half. I thought there'd be a lot more points in this ball game, quite truthfully. Move it across the top now. Watterson with it on the outside. Go to McQueen. She turns, comes around. Nice pass with the left hand down the lane to Watterson for two.
Yeah, off the dribble. Beautiful pass.
Nice give and go off the screen then with a left hand, but she's right-handed. That's a beautiful pass, left-handed. Way outside, three-point shot on the way. That's off the rim and no good. Missing on that shot is Bailey Ramsey.
Well,
I think like you spoke, they're shooting that three-pointer way too early, I think, in their offense. Saw a little of this out of Millard last night, too. Once the North Summit kind of gets up on you, you start to panic a little bit. You got to stay in your rhythm.
Yeah, that's a one-possession game. I mean, it's just anybody's game right now.
Once again, McQueen comes off the high screen, but not there this time on the inside. So they'll go back around the top from Richens to McQueen and back again. McDonald back on McQueen now defensively. They like a lot of screen action. Another give and go, screen down low. Tried to go opposite corner to McQueen, knocked away by McDonald. Nice defensive play. Brecklin Murdoch will be back in. She'll come in replacing Tessa Richens. Still on the court with her is Hadley Richens. And also Hannah Lehman and Watterson. Around the horn now, looking for McQueen in the corner. They get there. McDonald's right with her, however. Nice crossover, step back, three-pointer up. It's off the rim. But again, a nice move. Rebound is inside to Watterson. She's blocked, and the rebound is by Anderson. Looking inside now. Across the top is Cornell. In trouble, looking for help. Gets it to McDonald. McDonald splits the defense. Tied up as she tries to go up.
Oh,
they're going to say the ball dropped on her foot out of bounds.
And the red-clad crowd doesn't like that call. But you got to be aggressive. That can't keep you from attacking.
You got to challenge whether you score or not. You got to get some fouls on the bigs inside. Richens with it now. She'll come up top to Watterson, down low, knocked away. But Brecklin Murdoch there to pick it up. She misses a layup, and it'll be Cornell down the floor. Gonna kick it back outside to Hadley. Excuse me, that's not Hadley, Richens. And the ball thrown around, finally stolen by Hadley Richens. Lays it up, that's no good. And McQueen with it, she's trying to get loose. Finally does, gives it off inside. Ball shot is blocked by Anderson. Nice play defensively.
Great job.
McDonald with it, she picks up her dribbles, looking for Cornell. 4:26 to go in the second quarter, only 12-10. They're gonna go deep inside to Anderson.
And then after all the contact, they're gonna whistle. They're gonna whistle Jesse Glover.
Jesse Glover. When I heard that whistle blow, I thought, what's that for? There's nothing going on down there.
Oh.
There was a steal and a clean pickup. Wow. First foul on Jesse Glover. It's only the second team foul.
And I think we've played almost half of this quarter, and I think the Braves have scored 4 points. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. McQueen goes right side, going to kick back across the top. Now to the top of the key, back down inside to Watterson on the wing left. Couple of dribbles, she's looking for McQueen to break free. Anderson got tight on her. They'll go back to McQueen at the point. And now to Hadley Richens once again. She's going to back it out and start over. Hadley Richens going to go right side now, looking, come backside to Watterson. Off to McQueen off the screen. Nice give and go once again. Misses the shot though. Ball tipped by Anderson, taken by Cornell. Ahead to Glazier. Glazier's going to challenge, now kick it back outside. Cornell with a three-pointer. Wow, way over the basket, air ball.
Not enough execution. They've got to relax. They're trying to score 5-point plays here.
Yep. They've fallen into North Summit's. This is what they want. This is what North Summit wants.
You spend all your time playing defense.
Glover comes, stutter step down the right side, kick to Watterson. It's on the ground. Nice hustle there by Cornell. She takes it away on the ground. Ahead to McDonald. McDonald's 1-on-3 and wisely pulls it back out. She tries to go cross to Glazier, knocked down from them, stolen by North Summit, and back on the attack. McQueen goes around Gracie Glover and tries to put it up on the glass. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the foul line. On the foul is on number 2, Bailey Ramsey, her first personal foul. We haven't been plagued with offensive and defensive fouls here, that's for sure.
Oh, it's been pretty, the referees are letting them play, which is fine. Girls can adjust as long as it's consistent, which I think it has been.
McQueen at the line, she hits the first one. First free throws for North Summit. You haven't been to many ball games where you get almost to the end of the second quarter with no free throw shot. She'll get another one now. She has 5 points in the ball game. And Cassidy Glover in to give Jesse Anderson a bit of a break. Second shot up, rumbles around. It does go down, so she'll get them both. 6 points in the game. So she has 6 of the 14. Back on the attack comes Kanab now. Cornell with it, looking inside, going to go up top to Glazier. She'll go across court. Shot by number 34, Cassidy Glover, and knocks it down. Cassidy Glover with a big three-pointer, Lumber Plus.
They're great when they go, aren't they? They're pretty good medicine.
But the difference there was, like you said, they worked it a little bit. They moved it around, and she got a wide open spot where she wanted to be and knocked it down.
Feet were set.
North Summit likes this little give and go. They screen off the edges and screen off high, and then after you come across the screen, if they double out, they're trying to kick down low on the rotation. They do it nicely. That time it went out of bounds off Kanab. Inbounding it will be number 22, Richens. She'll come way inside to McQueen now. McQueen steps back, puts up a three, airballs it, and rebounded by Kanab. And it'll come up to number 34, Cassidy Glover, and she'll bring it across. Give it off to Gracie Glover. She's knocked down. The ball's knocked loose. And McQueen with it, 3-on-2. She'll take it herself, stutter step, lay it up and in. McQueen.
She gets space to work, and she's a handful, and she can shoot over most guards.
And she made it work there. She now has 8 points in the ball game, half the points. McDonald's going to slow it down a little bit. In the corner, not big enough, knocked out of bounds.
Coach Luce didn't like the effort on that cut.
Yeah, well, I think
letting Brindley Cornell hear about it.
They're a little tired. But that's no excuse. You got to go. You got to be intense the whole time. Checking back into the ball game, Kennedy Garfield for North Summit, and also for Kanab, number 4, Josie Latham will come in, and she'll give Brindley Cornell a bit of a break. Really wasn't happy, was he?
Just going to give her a little instruction. I'm sure we'll see Miss Cornell back in a hurry.
Oh yeah, player that good won't stay in the doghouse for long. Ball is knocked out of bounds on the inbound attempt. Coach Jerry Holmes caught it. He was in the right spot at the right time. Showed he could handle the ball well.
Playing wide receiver, the old ball coach.
Kanab will have it back. They'll come inside.
Oh, God.
And off the ball, they're going to call a foul on Cassidy Glover for an illegal screen. They're trying to screen up the Gracie Glover to get the ball on the inbound play. Got called. It's only her first, but the problem with that is it takes a possession away from Kanab. And possessions in a game like this are important. Again, they get the rotation off the screen. Down is loose inside. And there's a tie up. Ooh, we got some fireworks in a girls' game.
It's getting a little chippy.
Woohoo! Officials will calm that down a little bit, at least they'll try. Both of them will say, it wasn't me. Was the other one. North Summit will still have the ball. Kennedy Garfield will inbound this thing, coming to Kennedy Glover, and that's where she goes. Kennedy Glover will dribble across the top. There's a minute 17 left, 16-13 in this ball game. And looking inside, come back to McQueen. Nice step over, step back. Reverse back down the lane, nice pass inside. Shot's no good, over the top, rebound, North Summit. Rebound, Kanab on the rebound shot. And Glover will bring it across half court and set up the offense. Under a minute now left in the half. This one's going quick. And Gracie Glover just holds it out. Now tries to break down the defense. Finally, they get the call there. Reaching in to foul there is Alyssa Richens.
I think that's her second.
I just have
Just
first personal for her. I was listening to the loudspeaker, and I think he agreed with me. There's only 3 in the whole game against North Summit, so it's not a lot of fouls been called. Gracie Glover crossover dribble down the lane, kicks it back outside in the corner. Now to the other corner to Latham. She starts to dribble, loses it out of bounds. Turnover, Kanab.
Well, the Lady Cowboys are just too loosey-goosey with the basketball now. They're not getting enough shots because the turnovers are mounting.
You lose an offensive possession, and even if the other team doesn't score, you can't either. You lose that possession, and they're at a premium in this game. McQueen comes off double screen high. She's going to go right. She hooks the defender with her arm. Nice drop down pass. Setting there, number 14 is the recipient, Alyssa Richens for 2. 12 seconds left. Latham drives the baseline. Knocks Kennedy McQueen away. Shot is no good. Ball knocked back inbounds. Shot taken by Cassidy Glover. That's no good. Half-court shot off the front of the rim. Wow. And that will be it. That's the end of the first half with the score 18-13. And again, quite frankly, I thought there'd be more points in the ball game at this point.
Yeah, it's just, right now we'll credit both teams' defense, shall we?
Let's do that. We'll be back in just a moment with the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. It was a quick one, but we are at halftime here at the D-Events Center.
By now, I'm sure you've all heard about the quality, comfortable furniture at Kanab Furniture in Kanab. But just for a reminder, let me mention that Kanab Furniture currently has great pricing on all furniture and carpet throughout the store. In need of a new sofa or recliner? Go to Kanab Furniture. How about a mattress? Go to Kanab Furniture. Maybe it's time for a new dinner table or bedroom furniture. Again, Kanab Furniture is the place to go. Quality furniture and carpet at even better prices. Kanab Furniture, 681 Shinley Drive in Kanab.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
The staff and management of Kane County Hospital provides professional care for you and your family. Their skilled nursing, medical, surgical, radiology, and laboratory personnel approach the needs of the community and visitors in stride with calmness and professionalism. Their 15-bed skilled nursing facility offers residents an astounding panoramic view while providing the security and comfort of home. Kane County Hospital in Kanab is dedicated to supporting academics, athletics, and activities at Kanab High School.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County, providing excellent instruction to students, thereby empowering a measurable opportunity. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance. All at kane.k12.ut.us. That's kane.k12.ut.us. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook.
Ready to start your next project? Head over to Lumber Plus True Value for the tools and accessories you need at great prices, like a DeWalt 34-piece 1/4-inch and 3/8-inch drive socket set. Right now it's just $29.99 while supplies last. Each set includes 6-point vanadium steel sockets in standard or metric sizes and a 72-tooth quick-release 3/8-inch drive ratchet. The set comes in a sturdy case with removable tray. Don't miss out on this great bargain of the month while supplies last at Lumber Plus True Value in Kanab.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Welcome back once again to the Event Center. We are at halftime here in this ball game between North Summit Lady Braves and the Kanab Lady Cowboys. This is the Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show. And Jones & DeMille, where champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to be their best. Jones & DeMille Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. And as we mentioned before, you know, I expected this to be in the 20s at least for both teams with the firepower that they both possess. But in this situation, there was 10-8 at the end of one, and Kanab only gets one 3-pointer in the whole second quarter, and that's it, where North Summit goes off for 10 to move the ball game to 18-13.
Yeah, the execution by the Lady Cowboys was just, it was too frenetic. And they just never really got the ball swung from a side to a side very often. About the one time they did do it, then Miss Glover was able to get her feet set and drain a three. But it's like I say, I'll stick with the term frenetic. It didn't have any rhyme or reason to it. A lot of skip passes, throwing the ball into the coffin corner. If you're going to go the ball into the corner, you better have some cutters. You better have a post player flashing. Otherwise, that ball's going to get stuck, and it just makes it hard to run offense.
Again, I think it's like it's Jerry Holmes type of game. This is the way he likes to get it going. The difference for him is Kanab's defense is good enough at the other end that he hasn't been able to benefit off of that.
Yeah, they have played real solid defense, but they've played defense the whole first half.
Yeah, they have.
And that's the other thing is it takes so much more energy to play defense than it does to play offense. And that's why the Lady Cowboys, many of them are tired and they're grabbing their shorts because they're expending so much energy down here. And as you saw, towards the end of as the half wore on, there were more and more seams and more miscues that the Lady Braves were exploiting. So
it's like the proverbial 3-and-out in football. You know, your defense is on the field the whole time, and that's what the quick three here is to Kanab in this basketball game. And like you say, they spend all the time on defense. Right now in the first half, Kanab has 10 turnovers already.
Yeah, so you're to match 10 turnovers to only 5 assists, so you're -5. So you're not taking care of the basketball when you're doubling up your turnovers to your assists. I mean, and that's just focus. It's because the capability is absolutely there, but you gotta be more mindful that every possession is important, because if you turn it over, you're robbing yourself of a shot, and you can't. It's no guarantee if you get a shot you're going to score, but there's a guarantee if you don't shoot you won't score.
Yeah, you can't score if you don't shoot it. CC Auto Parts pit stop stat check. Really, there's not a whole lot there. The shooting percentages are pathetic on both sides.
Yeah, it looks like for the Lady Cowboys, they're just barely under 28%, so that's not going to cut it from three. They're 3 of 13 for 23%, and so that's way below the Mendoza line. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. So you would think that the Lady Cowboys, if they start running some sets and settle down a little bit and execute their offense better, those shooting percentages will come up. Now the good news is for the Lady Braves, aren't shooting it much better. I mean, they're at 28.6%, and they've not hit a three. They're 0 for 5. They did. Kennedy McQueen did rattle in a couple of free throws, so 2 for 2. So the whole idea behind both teams really weren't able to create a ton of separation. North Summit on that, had that 10 to 3 run there in the second quarter. But it's anybody's game. It's 2 possessions, and it's just whoever plays the next 2 quarters the best is going to win, because 5 points is nothing.
Appreciate the stats that come to us, and that's true. And Kanab's got to find a way. Of course, North Summit's going to try and keep doing what they're doing, because they hope to benefit out of it eventually. So let's take another break, and we'll be back with more of this Jones & DeMille Engineering Halftime Show.
Zion Pharmacy is your old-fashioned corner drugstore with a total healthcare center offering computerized prescription service, prompt refills, and friendly service. Zion Pharmacy carries a fine selection of tasteful gifts and greeting cards, and they can bill Medicare for diabetic and respiratory supplies. Courtney can also compound a medication, changing its strength, taste, or route of delivery to best suit the patient. Since 1984, Zion Pharmacy has been your old-fashioned corner drugstore. 14 East Center in Kanab, your gateway to better health.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, you'll save 15 cents per gallon on high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. And you'll save at Glazier's Family Market with their weekly specials. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce departments plus short lines, visit Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
CC Auto Parts, your Napa Auto Parts store in Kanab, is under new ownership. You'll receive the same top-quality service you've been accustomed to as new owner Ryan Black purchased the store from his grandfather, Curtis Cutler, where Ryan's been working for the past 3 years. Ryan also has 12 years' experience with Napa Auto Parts and has a firm commitment to serving the community. Under new ownership and located in the same place, CC Auto Parts, your Napa Auto Parts store, 115 South, 100 East in Kanab.
For over 75 years, Garcane Energy has provided quality electrical service to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. Garcane Energy's first lines were energized in December 1939. Now Garcane serves over 16,000 square miles of service territory, including 4 national parks with over 2,200 miles of line. Garcane Energy just isn't about electricity, it's about improving the quality of life for their customers. That's why they give back to the community and support the Kanab Cowboys in local 1A, 2A schools. Garcane Energy, quality service and local control.
Welcome back here to the D Event Center. We're ready to start the second half. We appreciate Jones & DeMille Engineering. From slam dunks to buzzer beaters, the Jones & DeMille Engineering team is here to help you tackle the toughest infrastructure issues. Jones & DeMille applauds the teams for their hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line. Jones & DeMille Engineering, we appreciate them and their help with the halftime show. So quick, Honey, market. Keys of the game you got here.
Well, you got to. If you're a Kanab, you're just down 2 possessions. You got to execute on offense, and let's get the ball swung side to side. Let's get something going to the basket. Use Jess Anderson to post up a little bit and see if you can have some composure. You've got the talent. Do you have the discipline? I just was going to give a shout out to the Kanab High School pep band. They're doing a good job. I was kind of hoping to see the Larriettes, the 2A state champion Larriettes, but they weren't here today.
You know, they've lost that. There's been only a couple of drill teams perform at halftime in any of the ball games. And you miss that element of fanfare and excitement. We miss that.
When you have the state champion drill team, you'd like to see him perform.
Kanab has it to start the second half. They're going to get it inside to Jess Anderson. She tries to reverse pivot, come out of that. Tricky pass taken by McDonald. McDonald dribbles through the trees, lays it up off the rim, no good. And down with it will be Brecklin Murdoch.
But that's a lot better play than just one pass and jacking up a 3.
Down deep inside to Watterson. Back around the horn. Richens with it. She's going to drive the lane. Partially blocked there. Struggle for the basketball. Won by Murdoch. As she just out-muscled everybody for that basketball. Puts it back up and in. And they're going to call the foul on number 34. And that is Cassidy Glover.
So Brecklin Murdoch with a really nice offensive rebound and then a putback.
She just out-muscled everybody else for that board. Shot is up, rattles around, no good. Jess Anderson with it. Going to go ahead now. Ball stolen there by Richens. Richens down the lane. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. And they're going to give the ball back. I think that was a who knows what happened call there.
And there's 3 officials.
Yeah, they looked at each other, and finally one of them pointed, and they gave it back to North Summit. So it'll be North Summit basketball. And inbounding it, Hadley Richens.
Josie Latham got a hand on it.
And knocked it up underneath the basket.
I think the referee's saying that Richens needs to step away from there. She goes, needs to get away from the backboard, so that didn't happen.
Well, Richens will bring it in to McQueen. McQueen will come back to the right side, back to the middle, and balance the offense back up, start over again. Going to have a man-to-man defense here. Round the horn and then the corner to Richens. Going to come across the top to Watterson. Now back to McQueen on the right side. Travels to the base. Nice defense there by McDonald. Now she's doubled. She gets it inside to Watterson. Blocked from behind by Latham. Nice job by Latham. But North Summit scrambles and picks it back up again.
Great hustle there by McQueen. Laid out and tipped it to her teammate.
Doing a little bit of everything there. Richens with a three-point attempt off the wing. Hard off the iron. Richens gets her own rebound with great hustle. Kanab just getting out-hustled now in about every ball.
50-50 balls are all going to the purple right now.
They're out-hustling them bad right now. 6 minutes, 28 seconds to go. No one has scored here.
There's one put back by Murdoch.
Excuse me, you're right. Murdoch put one back in. Pass inside, stolen by Brindley Cornell. She's coming down the lane against McDonald. And McDonald's going to, McQueen is going to block it. She's upset because they actually called a foul on her. Great player, McDonald.
She did get the ball with her. It was a clean block, but there was plenty of body contact.
And it was on McQueen. And I didn't mean to belittle McQueen, but she's a tremendous player, but they don't call many fouls on her. Cornell with a shot up and good.
Those are the first free throws for the Lady Cowboys. 1 of 3 now for the game.
She'll get another one now. First score in the third quarter for the Kanab Cowboys. The second one is also good. So that moves the score to 20-15 now. Quickly ahead the ball, intended for Watterson. And they're going to say it was out of Kanab's hands. We got to get some replays. I'm not seeing this the same. Richens will inbound it, looking. Going to go backside, nice pass to Murdoch. Murdoch goes to go up with it, drops it out of bounds.
Well, she knew Jess Anderson was lurking right there, and just I think she was trying to find her and lost control of the ball.
Kanab will have another chance to cut back into this thing now. Only down by 5 with 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Going to go down inside. That pass is too big, intended for Cornell, and taken away by North Summit. Another pass down inside by North Summit. Goes through 3 Kanab hands and out of bounds. Again, they have the shortest gal inbound. She's canny, but she gives up some height. Goes into Murdoch over the top. Got that ball in and shot it before anybody even knew it had been thrown.
It's a great catch and then a great shot.
Murdoch with 4 points here in this third quarter. The only points scored by North Summit. Gonna go off the right side. Dribble back inside is Latham, looking cross-court corner. Gets it to Cornell, fake, goes baseline, behind the back. Forgot the basketball. She'll give it up to McDonald. They're back in that corner you were talking about. Give it off to Jess Anderson, and she'll lay it up and in.
The difference is that time they had Jess Anderson on the ball side box, and there was an easy entry into the post. And then she went to work.
First points for Jess Anderson in the ball game.
Back to that 5-point margin.
22-17 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Richens with it outside. Stolen away from McQueen by McDonald, and she outruns her to the basket. Layup McDonald. Great play.
Couple of really good players going mano-a-mano right here. It's fun to see. McDonald and McQueen.
3-point gap now for North Summit. And back with the basketball. Richens will come across the top to Murdoch. In the corner to McQueen. McQueen up with a quick 3-point attempt. That's no good. Cornell with the rebound. The coaches are yelling, go, go, go. The girl says, we're tired of going, going, going. Tries to get the foul call against McQueen. Misses the shot. Richens with it. Contact on the baseline. Offensive foul call against number 22, Hadley Richens.
It's more of a charge than it is a block, but either way, she'd lost control of the ball. It's player control. If she'd have controlled the ball, I think it goes her way. She'd lost control of the ball right at the contact. The referee hit her with a player control foul.
And depending on which side of the gym you're in, that was a great call or a bad call, but a lot of emotion. Kanab comes back with it now. They got a chance to give with a 3-pointer to tie this thing up. A 2-pointer would get him within 1. Cornell dribbles the lane, backs off McQueen, shoots the jump shot, no good. Knocked around, I think, out of bounds by North Summit. It'll stay Kanab basketball.
Well, it's a semifinal game. There's going to be ebbs and flows, you know, and kind of see a little bit of frustration in North Summit's face.
Still looking for the Zion Pharmacy player of the game and the Kanab drug sub of the game. Down deep inside to Jess Anderson. She puts it up. There's a foul before the shot, I believe.
Yeah, that's a really nice inbounds play there where they rubbed off of Jess Anderson in the low post, threw it to the high post, and then from post to post pass. And Murdoch, I think, had to foul to save the layup.
Second foul on Brecklin Murdoch. It's non-shooting, so Kanab will have it. Ball stolen by Murdoch. And quickly ahead, McQueen now will bring it up. Stutter step drop back for the 3. Off the front iron, no good. Latham with the rebound for Kanab. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. And both teams struggling to score the basketball. Awkward layup attempt blocked by Murdoch. Taken down by Hannah Lehman. McQueen with it down the lane. Through everybody. Lays it up and in with the left hand.
That was a pretty special move.
That's when the star takes over right there. Caught them all sleeping because of the move outside. McDonald with it. She'll go down the lane. Looking, going to come back across the top now. And a long 3-point attempt. Dagger in the heart by Cassidy Glover as she hits the big 3. Lumber plus hardware. Wow.
Well, the timely 3-point shooting.
Moves the score 24-22.
Lady Cowboys hanging around.
3:06 left to go. A timeout is called. That's a Southern Utah News timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back with more exciting action.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
Welcome back. I'm sleeping over here. Welcome back to the D Event Center here at Weber State University. We got a good one, and it should be as a semifinal. Not as many points scored as I would have thought, but it's still been exciting. It's been tight. And right now the lead by the Braves has gone down to 2 points now after that good 3-pointer by Cassidy Glover.
Caught it right at the top of the key, and no one came out to close any airspace, so she let it ride and drilled it.
Kennedy McQueen will bring it up. Star Kennedy McQueen. Again, this is the 2-point lead for the North Summit Braves. And off to the left side will bring the ball. Shot is taken. That's no good. Battle for the rebound won by Watterson, and Watterson lays it back in. That was a key battle right there. Watterson just more determined.
Yep, key play.
Glover will come to Cornell. Long 3-point attempt by Cornell. Hard off the iron. Rebound by Gracie Glover. She'll lay it back up and in. Gracie Glover off the bench with an immediate impact.
Offensive rebound for Gracie.
3-point attempt quick by McQueen. Again over the top. Murdoch with the rebound. Over the top and lays it back in. Murdoch.
Need to be a better box out.
She's got 6 points in the quarter. Now the lead back up to 4 now, 28-24. Hadley Glover with it again. She'll go deep down inside to Cornell. Kick it in the corner to Gracie Glover. Stuck on that baseline, tries to go back up top. Not able to get it there. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, Kanab.
There again, going into the corner without sending a cutter through or posting up to the ball side, and you just get yourself in trouble.
Bailey Ramsey and Macy Stewart in the ball game now for the Kanab Cowboys. And 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Some of the frenetic activity, as you called it, has slowed way down. More controlled offensive sets now. North Summit goes back to Kennedy McQueen. Euro step around, she's going to put it up. They're going to call the foul, though. She didn't even draw iron, but the foul is called on Brindley Cornell.
Well, when you start letting her play off ball screens, she can cross over and go opposite the ball screen, and you kind of have to shade to the screen side. She is a tough cover when you're going to put a ball screen to free her up.
Yeah. Kennedy McQueen makes the first one. She's 3 for 3 from the line. She'll get that second free throw. Chance to extend it to a 6-point lead, and she does. She hits it. It's a 6-point lead now, 30-24. Again, that Kanab Furniture scoreboard update. $1:29 left to go in the third quarter. And Gracie Glover gives off top side. Now you got Cornell going down the lane, partially blocked by Kennedy McQueen. Taken down by Watterson, back to McQueen, coming up four. Dribble down, and behind the back of the defender pass. That was a beautiful pass.
Really
she can
was.
actually come back around the backside.
Pretty pocket pass. Just a little too much traffic, though.
Kanab ends up with it. There's a foul on Kennedy McQueen on the scramble afterwards, her second personal foul, and only the 5th team foul against North Summit. So Kanab possession. They need something big right here, though. They ain't let it get any farther away from them than it is right now. Outside, dribble down into the paint is Stewart. Up with a three-point attempt was Ramsey, and that was no good, taken down by North Summit. That's actually double dribble, not called. And give it off to McQueen, and McQueen will control things. 35 seconds left to go, third quarter. 30-24 the score. Richens with it, dribbles to the left, stop, give back inside Watterson. Back outside to Richens.
It's a big possession right here.
Now Richens. McQueen inside, stop, drop, and in the hole. McQueen, it seems like she's about to take control totally of this basketball game. 6 points in the quarter. McDonald off the screen. A little left-hand floater in the lane. Oh, it goes all the way down and comes back up. Wow.
Oh, that one hurt. The Lady Cowboys needed that one to drop.
0.7 seconds left. The rebound was lost out of bounds. And Garfield will be in for Hadley Richens. 0.7 seconds. She's going to throw it. It really doesn't even come close. So that's the end of three, but the North Summit Braves have extended their lead to 8 points now, 32-24. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a second.
By now, I'm sure you've all heard about the quality, comfortable furniture at Kanab Furniture in Kanab. But just for a reminder, let me mention that Kanab Furniture currently has great pricing on all furniture and carpet throughout the store. In need of a new sofa or recliner? Go to Kanab Furniture. How about a mattress? Go to Kanab Furniture. Maybe it's time for a new dinner table or bedroom furniture. Again, Kanab Furniture is the place to go. Quality furniture and carpet at even better prices. Kanab Furniture, 681 Shinley Drive in Kanab.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
This is a big possession right here.
Welcome back to the event center. As we were talking off air, North Summit with all the breaks seeming to go in their way. They also get the ball to start the fourth quarter and an 8-point lead.
Yeah, this is a big possession here. If North Summit can extend to a double-figure lead, they're going to be in the driver's seat.
Try to go down the middle. A ball knocked away nicely by Kanab. McDonald will come up with it, and she'll bring it up court, go into the corner. Shot out of the corner there, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Kanab. McDonald up with the three. That's off the front iron. and rebounded out there by Garfield. And she'll go off to Kennedy McQueen.
Look at that.
Now this is what's going to happen, yeah.
Yep, 1-4 low and let her go to work here.
That puts Kanab in a terrible spot, having to try and guard McQueen outside by herself all alone. She goes down inside. They lob her the ball. She kicks it offside, other side. Shot is missed. And Kanab standing around looking for each other to rebound the ball. It's finally knocked out of bounds by North Summit. But the three Kanab girls there sat and looked at each other.
Yeah, they gotta take care of those 50-50 balls a little better. That time the bounce went out of bounds their way. Got to get something here early in this quarter. You cannot go down 10 or 12 points to this Lady Braves team.
No, they'll take advantage of that and string it out and work you. McDonald with it. Between the legs, crossover, back down the lane, kick it out in the corner. Three-point shot is up. Off the glass and good. Bailey Ramsey says, I called it that way. A Lumber Plus three-pointer.
I like to say that was a Zions Bank three-pointer. She used the bank.
Yeah, nice play.
Speaking of not using the bank.
Exchange of shots and rebounds knocked out of bounds by Murdoch. It'll be back in for Kanab. And they got another big shot here. Could really put this game back in jeopardy for North Summit. Kanab only down now by 5. McDonald trying to break down the defense. Once again, kick it cross court, the other corner to Cornell. She comes down the lane. There's a collision in the lane.
It's a good call, a little late, but it's a good call.
Brecklin Murdoch is complaining that she was just standing there, but when the contact took place, she gave.
Yeah.
She gave a little ground there. She wasn't solid. And they give the call to Brindley Cornell. She'll be at the line for 2. Brindley Cornell is 2 for 2 from the line. Hope we didn't give her the jinx there, but she's 2 for 2. And we did. She misses the first free throw. And again, this is only the 5th free throw shot by Kanab in a whole basketball game. That's 2 things. Number one, great defense by the other team, but it's not enough challenges.
Right, exactly.
On the offense.
Too much perimeter.
Second shot is up and good, so she's 3 for 4. It's a 4-point ball game with 6:20 to go.
I was going to say, they've cut the 8-point lead in half.
North Summit with it. Richens looking for go somewhere. She goes back to McQueen. McQueen being guarded now by McDonald. Up with a 3-point shot off the dribble. That comes off the rim, no good. Kanab with the rebound. Brindley Cornell with it. There's no number. She's approaching down the key, kick it back outside. And another shot there by Ramsey. She just hit one. She was looking for the double dagger. No, not able to get it there. Back on the attack is North Summit.
They're just not making Lady Braves have to play defense enough.
Around the top of the perimeter there, Alyssa Richens lobbing down inside. That's a great lob from way outside straight away. You usually can't get that lob. On the shot, there's a foul. The foul will be on number 24 of Kanab. And that's Jessie Glover, her second personal foul. Nobody really in foul trouble. That hasn't been an issue in the ball game, but it does send them to the line from the Glazier Family Market free throw line, where Murdoch misses the first of the 2 free throws.
Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market.
Back in the game for Kanab is Cassidy Glover. And she's got 3 3-pointers in the ball game. They need her shooting. Second shot is good by Brecklin Murdoch. They trying to get Glover down in that corner. Top side now. They got Brindley Cornell way outside to set up the offense. She'll come back lazily, though, to Jessie Glover. Jessie Glover will drive the lane, looking for somewhere to go with it. Finally gets it back out to McDonald. McDonald dribbles past the defense, just misses the layup a little short, and down with it, and to Richens. Cross-court pass off of Kanab to Richens. That shot's no good. Kanab fighting for the basketball, knocked down, up with it, Murdoch underneath for the layup.
Well, the hustle play, that time North Summit did the hustle play.
Really did. There's a double dribble. That's not called. It was really obvious. Not called. I thought they only let that happen in the big leagues. Kanab again on the attack. Back to a 7-point deficit now. Again, McDonald dribbles down the lane. Throws it up. Contact everywhere. No foul called. Kennedy McQueen is laughing about it as she comes up the court. She'll kick it in the corner to Richens. Richens up with a 3.
Oh, that's a big play. That's a big play. Instead of 2 free throws, come down and give up a 3.
Hadley Richens with a big 3-pointer. Moves it out to a 10-point lead. with 4:20 to go. Ball knocked away from McDonald. Now they'll call a foul. The foul is on number 22, Hadley Richens. Just her second. Back in the game is Hannah Lehman.
Now there's still just over half of the quarter left. You got to keep your composure. See if you can put another run in. Get hot from beyond the arc.
Cassidy Glover with it. She'll come back to McDonald. McDonald again trying to break down that defense. Once again, she gets through, puts it up. Little contact and then nothing called. Finally down with the rebound is North Summit. Give it back to McQueen. And there they go with that 1-4. And they dare the defense to come out and create seams for McQueen to work. Richens with it. She'll go to Murdoch. Back to McQueen. McQueen looking on the exchange. The ball knocked away. Kanab's got it. McDonald with the basketball. Both sides wanting fouls on the other team. Brindley Cornell dribbled into the lane. Knocks a player flat down.
Kanab's gassed. We need a timeout.
Foul is called on Kanab, on Brindley Cornell, and I think that's correct. She really barreled into her. And unfortunate, but I believe it's correct.
A couple of good substitutions there by Coach Ben Luce, as there were some tired Lady Cowboys.
They can't afford tiredness now, though. At this point in time, they really got to get after it. But you're right, he's trying to do what he can with that bench and keep them in there and fresh as possible. Ball comes in. Oh, a nice exchange quickly to McQueen. McQueen to Murdoch. Murdoch misses. Cornell with the rebound. 3:20 to go. Cross-court pass to Latham. Latham with it. Looking for some help. Tries to go back inside. Anderson back outside to Glover. Glover with another three.
Oh, huge shot there.
Her fourth three-point shot. Lumber plus. She's been big. 12 points on 3 3-pointers. It cuts it. And this is a Houston Trails End Restaurant score update, 38-31. Now for the Lady Braves, 3:17. Where you going, Coach?
Well, you're gonna keep running that set. I'd run a lot of ball screens if I'm Coach Jerry Holmes. Certainly not going to tell Coach Holmes how to do his job, but I just think that you have the best player in the classification on your squad. It's getting down to crunch time. I'd put her in pick and roll. I trust her judgment. If the roll is there off the screen, great. If she can turn the corner, she's going to make the right decision. You trust her. You put the ball in her hand, give her a ball screen, let her go to work.
Yeah, she's such a talent. If you get her one-on-one or even two-on-one, she makes those great decisions like you mentioned. If they go that low 1-4 also, the possibility for them. Kanab, on the other hand, they just got to play great defense and take advantage of every opportunity that they get. Easier said than done. Here we go. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Going to get the ball into Richens. Richens being double, triple teamed over there, but they get it to McQueen. And McQueen will go back across to Richens. Richens with it, going to come back top to McQueen. And now they're going to go across the top. Murdoch into the corner to Lehman. Lehman's going to go to Watterson. Nice cutter inside, missed her. Looking for McQueen on the outside, got the ball to her. Nice little pass down the lane, taken by Watterson. Great play by Brindley Cornell.
Well, it's fantastic rotation. As they put her in the ball screen, she made the right decision, but the rotation was great. Tied it up, 50-50 ball goes to Kanab.
Back on the attack, Kanab now, looking for something big here. They got to remember they got plenty of time for 2-point shots. It doesn't have to all be threes. Down the lane, Cornell with a nice layup. Foul on the play. That's the way to make the 3-point play right there.
Yeah, Sid McDonald kind of came off and kind of brought the defense to her. They a quick rotation, a couple of quick passes, and then Brindley Cornell attacked the rim and won.
Cornell with the 2-and-1 opportunity here, and she nails it. Good play by Brindley Cornell, and that's back to just a 4-point ball game now with 2:30 to go. McQueen will bring it up. McDonald there waiting for her. Go left side once again around to Richens on the baseline. She's going to drive baseline. She loses control of it, and Kanab will pick it up, and then Richens is going to foul.
And that puts the Lady Cowboys at the free throw line a chance to score with the clock stopped. It's a 1-and-1 situation.
I think it'll be Latham, too, will be shooting the basketball.
A couple of free throws here, and you got a 2-point game. That 10-point lead's
North
about
Summit's
evaporated.
Call a timeout here. North Summit Jerry Holmes will call a timeout, and that's the Southern Utah News timeout. He's going to try and collect his troops here, see what he can do. We'll be back with free throws in 30 seconds.
The staff and management of Kane County Hospital provides professional care for you and your family. Their skilled nursing, medical, surgical, radiology, and laboratory personnel approach the needs of the community and visitors in stride with calmness and professionalism. Their 15-bed skilled nursing facility offers residents an astounding panoramic view while providing the security and comfort of home. Kane County Hospital in Kanab is dedicated to supporting academics, athletics, and activities at Kanab High School.
Welcome back once again to the Event Center. We thought this would be an exciting ball game, and it has been. At one point in time, North Summit able to get out in double digits, but Kanab has clawed back into this thing. It's 2:22 to go, 38-34, and Kanab at the free throw line. That scoreboard update by Kanab Furniture. We appreciate their support and their help. Latham at the line for a 1-and-1. First shot is hard off the iron, no good, but she gets her own rebound after a tip ball. McDonald with a three-point attempt on the way, and it's good by McDonald.
Off the offensive rebound, you didn't box the shooter. Fundamentals, North Summit made a mistake. Sid McDonald made him pay.
It's a one-point ball game with 2 minutes to go in the ball game here. And can North Summit going to work it around now? They're going to get it to McQueen if at all possible. McQueen steps back, thinks about the three, gives it off to Murdoch. Murdoch to Richens. Back to Watterson way outside. In the corner now to Lehman. Lehman comes across the top, give it back up top. And now to McQueen on the far side. Dribble the baseline, going baseline. 10-foot jump shot. Nothing but net. Great players, great plays. Kennedy McQueen.
Contested jumper.
It's only a three-point ball game here, though, and Kanab needs to remember you don't need a three. Nice pass inside. Lay it up and in. Nice pass, nice shot. Macy Stewart for two.
Great pass from Sidney McDonald. Turned the corner, brought the defense to her, and then a beautiful pocket pass so Stewart could finish.
These 2 point guards are putting on a great game. They're defending each other,
yes,
and they're making great offensive plays.
Both young ladies going to be playing a lot of ball on Saturdays.
Latham with it. She gives off to Watterson. Watterson in trouble there. She gives it off. It's knocked out of bounds by McDonald. Actually hit the official, but I think he's calling timeout was called before that. So it'll be a timeout for Jerry Holmes and North Summit Lady Braves. Again, that's another Southern Utah News timeout. It's a 1-point ball game with 1 minute to go.
I think a little bit of strategy here, Dennis, is that if you're the Lady Cowboys, you might want to start fouling just so that you have that in your pocket. You've got a couple of fouls to give. Now, if you had the lead, that would be maybe a little different story, but I think you ought to probably have a couple of fouls here in this possession just to get it to the sixth foul in case you need to force a 1-on-1 situation.
That's a great stat pickup, CC Auto Parts stat pickup. The fact he's talking about is Kanab only has 4 fouls. You know, that's great defense. We were glad you've only got 4.
Yeah.
In this situation, it actually hurts you.
Yeah, I mean, I think you want to get it to 6 and then try to play it straight up. But just so you have that in your back pocket, because you're going to want to put it. I think free throws are going to play a huge role coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, you don't want to try and steal the ball and wait till you've only got 10 or 15 seconds left to get those fouls.
Well, the other thing is that, hey, if I'm Coach Ben Lewis, I'm just saying, hey, I don't care if you foul. Be ultra aggressive, overplay, swap at that ball. You know, see what you can come up with.
The only one really in any trouble whatsoever. Well, in fact, for Kanab, there's nobody. They've only got 7 or 8 fouls in the whole ball game that I've got. So they've done really well, but they do need to start fouling here. Before it gets inside of a minute, they need to pick up a couple of fouls here. They're not going to do it immediately. They're going to let the ball come out to McQueen, and they're going to play it straight up, it looks like. Under a minute now. Watterson with it on the far side. Being dogged there. Lehman across the top. She'll go to Murdoch. Back to McQueen. Pick it off. Pick and roll. Misses the shot, and is rebounded by Kanab. And Kanab on the attack, 40 seconds left. McDonald with the ball. Going to go to the right side, kick it back to Glover. Glover looking for help, going to go to Latham there. They can't panic here. Brindley Cornell with it. Down the lane, kick in the corner. Glover with the shot over the top of the bank board. Oh, what a break. I thought that was going to go up and drop in.
Okay, now you got to.
But you didn't need a 3 there. You're down 1. A 2 would have been good enough. Now you got only 25 seconds left. You still need those fouls. Jerry Holmes is going to call another timeout. Well, they got the break they needed right there, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Maybe they'll get the same shot that Sam Orton threw in for Kanab yesterday, first game of the day, the half quarter for the win. 25 seconds here. I'm not sure what the strategies are going to be, but for, like you said, for Kanab, they've got to hit the people.
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, I think you might even pick up a foul before the ball's inbounds.
Hold somebody.
You know, yeah, I would, a bump, a shove, whatever. You don't want to, get an intentional, but you've got to get this to 7 fouls here.
And you're in a situation now, and they'll be afraid of hitting McQueen, but you don't have to. There's no shooting right now.
Yeah, there's no shooting.
So whack whoever touches the ball.
And the referee just went over and notified Coach Ben Luce that he's got 2 timeouts. But I think you deny, you play as hard as you can. As soon as it's caught, you foul, because keep it here in the backcourt.
Yep. We'll see if they agree with our strategy or not as they quickly come out now. North Summit taking their time. They're going to come out with their starting 5 back on the floor, however. And they're going to set up 2 at half court. They'll go Murdoch and Watterson at half court. And the defenders are facing away. They're going to front them. You got McQueen screening for Richards. The ball comes in quick, and they foul quickly.
Yep.
Only a couple of seconds off the clock, 2 seconds off. 5th team foul. The foul is on number 34.
And
that's Cassidy Glover, her third.
I was going to say, you just want to try and deny so the ball doesn't go to Cassidy McQueen. Make somebody else on this 6th foul.
Bring it in once again. McQueen gets it again. And another foul once again on number 34. That's her 4th. Cassidy Glover. You kind of like to keep her on the floor. She's a 3-point machine right now. But she does have 4 fouls now. Like you said, get somebody else to catch the ball in bounds besides McQueen. Easier said than done. Kanab will call a timeout now. Another Southern Utah News timeout. We'll take 30 seconds. Wait a minute, this is a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here so you can explain what's going to happen.
Well, they're going to have a side out here. I still think you're going to try and deny. But the ball's going to try and go to Cassidy McQueen. So I'm going to double team her. I'm making that ball go somewhere else.
They've run Gracie Glover into the ball game. I think that's probably for Cassidy Glover.
Excuse me, I said Cassidy McQueen. It's Kennedy McQueen.
Yes, you did.
But I
know what you meant.
I'd run a second player at her, make that ball go to somebody else, and then foul him.
Yeah. Well, and if they've got her Gracie Glover in, although she's a great 3-point shooter too, but they may have run her in there in case
just
so
for
that
defense,
Hadley
offense,
does not get that 5th personal foul. We'll see if that's the way it happens.
I would take the defender who's not.
Whose player's taking it out?
Yes, I would not. I'd not guard the person letting the ball out. I would put that and run another player at Kennedy McQueen. Somebody else is going to make those free throws other than number 12.
They do set Cassidy Glover down with those 4 personal fouls now with Gracie Glover in, and she was the hero yesterday.
Oh, look at what
with some big 3-pointers. They do exactly what you said. They're listening to you as they double up on Kennedy McQueen and try and keep the ball out of her hands, but they get it there anyway. They have to foul her, and that's not what you wanted. McDonald knows that she's upset about it. They're going to give the foul to McDonald.
Well, the good news is even if both of these are made, it's still a 1-possession game, and we know the Lady Cowboys like to shoot threes. So
they got a good core in there. There might be a chance to get the other Glover back in there, Cassidy, who has 4 3-pointers on the ball game. At the line, Kennedy McQueen,
1-1.
1-1. First shot is up, and that's down the middle. No, yeah, absolutely good. A 2-point lead, 41-39. Plenty of time, 22.8. 22.8, so don't panic if you're Kanab, even if she makes it.
And it's a 1-possession game whether this goes or not.
McQueen will get a second one here. Leading scorer in the ball game and the all-around leader for North Summit. Shot is up and also good. Kanab's got it now. They'll bring it in. Don't panic. Don't panic. Brindley Cornell with it down the pipe. McDonald drives the lane. She's going to lay it up and lay it in. McDonald, now you got a quick timeout by Kanab.
Well, and now you're right back in the same scenario, but this time you got to do a little better. You just, whatever you got to do to make that ball go somewhere else. I'd bait him. I'd even leave somebody wide open. I would, I would bait that pass to go to somebody else.
I'm wondering if I need to move my chair, though. You fouled me several times on that play right there.
Whack.
It was the elbows I was getting.
Hey, you get red dirt in your socks, and it doesn't come out.
I got it from St. George, so I got a little red sand there, too. I don't mention it, though. It's blue sand for me. Well, again, you got 13.5 seconds. You know you're going to have to foul somebody. Hopefully it's not McQueen. But even at 13.5, you got plenty of time. Don't panic bringing the ball up the court if you're Kanab.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's.
So hit somebody besides McQueen. I think you're right. And whatever they got to do, they got to keep it out of McQueen's hands. Well, it's exciting. Again, this is semifinal action. The ball game next will be Enterprise Beaver. And that'll be a humdinger also. Another Region 18 squabble there. Enterprise Beaver again. They've faced each other twice. They'll see each other again.
Well, and the thing is, this is what a state semifinal should look like. It should be a nail biter. This is an opportunity to play for a championship. All right, here we go.
They're doubling up on McQueen, and they're leaving a young lady in the corner. Lehman is alone in the corner. Now they're going to put somebody out there. But they're along this base. They can go deep. They're going to keep it out of McQueen's hands. And somehow she still gets the ball inbounds. She shoves her way in there and gets the ball and is fouled.
Yeah, she's big. She's got broad shoulders, and she moves so well. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, it is, and she's proving that. So McQueen will be at the line. She is 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the ball game.
Is she due for one to roll off?
Well, we mentioned it. We jinxed her with the microphone jinx.
No.
Not that one though. Perfect. Perfect. One more. Down 2 is Kanab. 12.9 to go. 43-41. And McQueen with another shot. Shot is up, and that's also good. That's a cool customer right there.
Now, if you're Jerry Holmes, he's taking a timeout, and don't be a bit surprised if they don't foul, because now it's a 1-and-1 for them. Foul so that the Lady Cowboys can't shoot a 3.
Yeah. That plus the possibility of some kind of full court pressure. No, just let them bring it up quick. Make them take as much time off the clock bringing it up. Not heavy, just enough to deter the advancement and make them take the time coming up the court. Let's take a quick 30 and we'll be back with the remainder of this basketball game. Only 12.6 seconds left.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County, providing excellent instruction to students, thereby empowering a measurable opportunity. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance. All at kane.k12.ut.us. That's kane.k12.ut.us. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Event Center. We got a good one here. Quarterfinal action. Kanab Cowboys and the North Summit Braves. And it's a 3-point ball game. Kanab with the ball in the backcourt. 12.6 seconds. Let's see what Jerry Holmes has dialed up defensively.
I'll be shocked if they don't foul.
Looks like they're going to put some mild full court pressure on them. Not going to let them get deep on them. Inbound will be McDonald. The crowd is on its feet. The ball will come into Latham. Latham back to McDonald. They retreat the defense. McDonald to the three-point line. Up with the three-point shot. It's in!
They didn't foul her!
Oh, a big ball shot there by McDonald. Ties the basketball game. McQueen down the court. She lets it rip at the buzzer. It's overtime!
Sydney McDonald, ice water in her veins. The kid comes up huge.
A Lumber Plus hardware three-pointer. What a job. These 2 point guards are getting it done. What a joy to watch this one. First overtime of the tournament. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm shocked they didn't foul.
Yeah, well, they paid the price.
They did.
We'll be back.
Ready to start your next project? Head over to Lumber Plus True Value for the tools and accessories you need at great prices, like a DeWalt 34-piece 1/4-inch and 3/8-inch drive socket set. Right now it's just $29.99 while supplies last. Each set includes 6-point vanadium steel sockets in standard or metric sizes and a 72-tooth quick-release 3/8-inch drive ratchet. The set comes in a sturdy case with removable tray. Don't miss out on this great bargain of the month while supplies last at Lumber Plus True Value in Kanab.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
Well, we're back here, Dennis. It'll be interesting to see how North Summit does. They've never really been tested this year. They only have one loss.
Yeah.
And now here they are in the fight of their lives, and these Lady Cowboys have climbed the mountain. What a shot. I mean, you just tip your hand. These, like you said, these 2 point guards are putting on a show. McQueen with 4 straight gutsy free throws. And then a dagger 3 by Sydney McDonald.
Lumber Plus is getting their money's worth out of the threes. The tip is controlled by Kanab. I'll get the word straight here. Quickly in the corner, shot out of the corner by Gracie Glover. That's no good, but rebound by Latham. Latham goes back to the basket. She's almost knocked over. Brecklin Murdoch about takes her down as she falls down.
So now the Lady Cowboys are at a 1-1. So
and
free
importantly
throws.
that's 4 fouls now on Brecklin Murdoch in the ball game. So the first player really in foul trouble for North Summit. Latham will be at the line for 2 now, I believe. No, just 1-1. Just 1-1.
This is where playing in a really hard region, night in and night out, I think pays dividends. You're kind of more used to this.
I agree with you. There have been a number of games where the Region 18 teams have come back and battled back under stress. That's a free throw made by Josie Latham as Kanab now takes the lead, 45-44. Kanab Furniture scoreboard update. Second free throw. Also good. Now we'll see what North Summit's made of. In unfamiliar territory, are they? Richens with the basketball.
And they're playing McQueen off the ball now. That's curious.
Give the ball to Latham. Going to drive back, Lehman back across the top. Watterson with it. They run McQueen to the other side. Richens with a little shot.
Oh, wow.
15-footer by Richens. Nice shot, Hadley Richens.
You tip your hat to her. Gutsy 15-footer to tie it back up.
46-46 now in overtime. McDonald with it. Comes left side. Crossover, back underneath, going to return, kick it back outside to Gracie Glover down the lane, little 5-10-footer, and it rolls over and drops in.
Just enough mustard to get it over the rim.
This is the kind of offense I expected the whole game. McQueen goes in, drops it down inside, it's knocked out of bounds. They're going to say North Summit basketball. Battling, they're all battling so hard. They are so tired, and they're battling so hard. What a game. Comes in to Murdoch, way outside to Richens. Richens drives down the lane, kicks it to Watterson. Watterson turns around, blocked from behind.
Oh, it's your trail official. Are
they going to call the two? Oh. Which one is the foul on? They're going to say from behind Latham. From my angle here, that looked pretty good. We had a direct angle on that. That looked like a good block.
Your trail official's the one blowing the whistle when you got a player on, an official on the ball side wing and then an official on the baseline. So free throws.
Gracie Watterson for 2. She misses the first one. Misses the first free throw.
Boy, and rebounds and free throws are going to come up huge here.
We got a problem here. Okay, we got a substitute coming for the shooter. So number 14, Alyssa Richens, will be coming in for Watterson if she makes it. Second shot is up, and that rattles around. It finally goes down. So that's a free throw for Watterson. Watterson will take a rest. And Alyssa Richens in the ball game. It's a 1-point lead for Kanab, and they've got the ball with 2:53. Do you freeze it here? I don't think so. Don't know that you're ready to freeze it yet.
No.
Keep going hard and strong. Latham with it. She'll go inside to Jesse Anderson. Anderson turns and puts it up. It's partially blocked, but they're going to give it back to North Summit.
Wow.
I thought it was partially blocked.
It's either partially blocked or fouled because she's not going to miss that shot without some help from the defense.
So Kanab now on defense with a 1-point lead with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Start to the left side. They like to go that way to start. Lehman across the top. Richens with the basketball. Looking for McQueen. Backside cut. McQueen has it. Gives it back to Richens. Richens has a one-bounce dribble. Back up top. Lehman with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Jesse Anderson. For Kanab. McDonald brings it up. Holds it up. Nice pass down inside. Brindley Cornell for 2.
Great pass. Sydney McDonald had her out of the corner of her eye the whole way and just took her time and let her get to her spot.
McQueen with it now. Around the defense, puts up a shot, knocked down, ball in the air, being fought for. Richens with it, throws it outside, it gets away. Backed up in the backcourt, picked up by Glover. Glover goes down in a heap. And I believe it's going to be a foul on Kennedy McQueen.
That is correct. And that should be, we'll see, it's either the 9th or the 10th foul. I think that's, yes, 10. It's double bonus now.
So Kanab now is painting the scenario here. You got 1:49 left to go. Kanab has a 3-point lead and 2 shots from the line in the person of Gracie Glover for 2 shots.
Well, we mentioned free throws and rebounds would be big to finish this game.
First shot by Glover. High archer. Oh, hits hard and rattles out. She'll get one more.
This one would make it a 2-possession game.
Gracie Glover again toes the line for this second shot. Another high archer right down the middle that time. And she makes it a 4-point lead. Kanab in the lead now. Pass across, dangerous pass caught by McQueen. McQueen will back it back out. Defending there is Gracie Glover. She's done a good job on McQueen. Dribbles through everything, ball stripped away from her, knocked out of bounds. Nice job, nice hands down low. North Summit will still have it.
Now I think if you're Kanab, either way, this is where you may want to start milking it.
Pass comes in. Oh, great shot off balance. Number 14, Alyssa Richens. That was just a great shot under bad situation.
I think I would pull some air out of it here.
Outside, McDonald with it, dribbles down the middle, kicks it back out in the corner. Stolen there by Richens, off to McQueen. She stops for the three-pointer, puts it up, off the iron hard, and down with it is McDonald. 1:09 to go in the corner. Glover with it there. She'll back it back out and go to Brindley Cornell up top. North Summit's going to have to foul here to get back into the ball game. Cornell will dribble, guarded there by McQueen.
We're under
back
a minute.
Up top. 55 seconds. Pass off to McDonald down the middle. She's going to give off on a drive. Latham will come back up top. And foul there on the young player, Gracie Glover, will go back to the line. Wow. Foul there is by number 14, I believe, and that's Alyssa Richens, only her second. But more importantly, Kanab back at the line and a 2-point lead with 46 seconds left to go. Houston trails in restaurant score update. First shot by Glover, nothing but net.
That brought an icicle. That one went up so high.
She does use a little bit of arch, doesn't she?
All right, now the big one here. Make it a 2-possession game.
Second shot is up, and another one down the middle.
String music, Gracie.
4-point lead now for Kanab. On the attack, out of the corner now, Lehman with a 3-point shot, way up in the air. Nothing but air. Rebound, Brindley Cornell. And they're going to foul her quickly.
They're panicked. North Summit panicked.
You're right. You said it yourself a little while ago. See what North Summit does. They've never been behind, and it's not coming up good for them right now. It puts at the line Brindley Cornell, who's had a great game today.
They're just not used to teams punching back.
Yeah, that's true. And that's another free throw by Brindley Cornell.
Whereas the Lady Cowboys, you're playing the Lady Wolves and Enterprise, you're playing the Lady Beavers, even the Lady Eagle. It's just every game's tough.
That's a 6-point lead now. 5-point lead, 6-point. I'll get the math right.
Got it.
Another one, 6-point lead now for the Kanab Cowboys. 30 seconds left to go in the ball game, folks. Kennedy McQueen with it. She'll step back, shoot a long three. Rims around, no good. Kanab with the rebound. Gracie Glover gives it off to Latham, and Latham is fouled. Wowza.
Tell you what, some free throws here and make it a 3-possession game, and that's just about put the screws in the coffin.
4 fouls now on Hadley Richens. Kanab determined to get to that state championship basketball game.
It all goes back to that strategic decision when they didn't foul.
Yeah.
And they let a great player have one more shot at it, and she made him pay.
Josie Latham with another free throw down the middle. 7-point lead. They don't want to be outdone by their drill team.
No.
They say girls play basketball too. We're not all drill teamers at Kanab. So another shot is up, and another shot down the middle. Josie Latham extends it to an 8-point lead. McQueen steps back, can't get the three off. Good defense. Ball drops out of bounds. Kanab basketball.
That's going to do it.
14 seconds left in the ball game.
Hey, how about some Kanab Cowboy, Lady Cowboy grit? Man alive, did they show some grit today, taking out the overall #1 seed who was like 24-1.
That's why we play the game. We said it before. It's not just on paper. It has to be on the floor, too.
Well, it's the back to you and I. We've talked about this. We're proud members of Region 18. You play in the toughest league, and it prepares you for these type of tournament scenarios.
Exactly does.
And they never really panicked. They didn't really play the cleanest game. We'll give North Summit a lot of credit there. And it came down to one possession, and North Summit made a strategic error coming off of some made free throws, and they let a great player in Sydney McDonald have some airspace, and she absolutely drilled home a dagger, just like a cold-blooded assassin.
And in the second half, the first half was sloppy, but this second half Kanab has played a great basketball game, and they've taken care of the chances that they got.
Well, if Sydney came up to your door and knocked on it and she wanted to sell you some mint chocolate chip Girl Scout cookies, you'd say, great, let's do it. She looks like a Girl Scout. She plays like a Navy SEAL.
They're happy now, and you can see the frustration on the faces of the North Summit Lady Wolves. And a 13.9, they're going to go line across, 4-on-4, and we'll see how they come off of this on the inbound pass. Cornell rolls around. They'll get it into Cornell. Cornell with it. They are going to foul finally. They let only a couple of seconds actually run off, and that's a foul on number 21, Hannah Lehman, her first, but it will send back to the line Brindley Cornell.
Well, and it after about the 3-minute mark of overtime, North Summit just tightened right up, and just the crocodile arms took over, and just the panic set in.
Cornell hits the front, hits the back and rolls out. I didn't dare say how many she'd made in a row because I didn't want to jinx her, but she missed it anyway. So she'll get one more, and it's already an 8-point lead now. She can make it 9, and she does that as she hits the second of the free throws. They need to stand off to the side now, under 10 seconds to go. Just stand off and let them score. Don't foul them. But instead, they steal the ball away. It's Kanab's basketball game, folks, as they struggle on the floor, and it's 0.3 seconds. They stop the clock. Now it's the end. Kanab has upset the North Sevier Braves, 49-58 for the Kanab Cowboys. What a second half, actually fourth quarter and overtime.
And you're doing it basically in what was North Summit's home court advantage. Colville, 35 miles from Ogden. Kanab, 350 miles from Ogden. What a game by the Lady Cowboys.
The moral of that is they had more time to think about it, right?
I guess so.
Had to come out of the snow and come up here where it's sunny and warm.
What a fantastic game. Region 18 flexing their muscles.
We'll be back in just a minute with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show so we can take a timeout and regain our composure.